looked until I turned on the camera. I haven't done this in years. I haven't done this hairstyle in years. I used to do this hairstyle all the fucking time in like Catholic high school.
Do I look like?
Because I went to two different high schools. Bruh, I feel like I'm bald again. It feels like Izzy had a Britney Spears moment back in 24.
I'll be crying if I look like that too, bro. That's fucked up what they be doing.
Oh my god, it's been 2 years since I did that. That's crazy. This feels like when I was bald, because when I was bald, it felt like all my troubles just escaped out the fucking window and decided to crawl out of the car and take on its own life, walk out into the hills like that penguins do for some reason. He just went full free ball, and it's such a fun feeling. Like, I get really overstimulated and overwhelmed all the time by my fucking hair. And yeah, right now we're not in the season of overstimulating wind, because I live in Australia and summer is a fucking killer. I feel like Megamind right now. Like that's how, like, look at the level. Like, how do you clean girls like Hailey Bieber? She fucking slicks her hair back like every fucking day. No hate to her or love. That whole fucking Hailey Bieber versus Selena Gomez drama was ridiculous. But I'm just saying, like, how can you? I feel like this works with some people, and like the girls that get it. But like some girls just look like 11, and that's okay. That's all right. The season of wind, overstimulating wind isn't in, but whenever there is that wind, that, like, if I have like my fuck ass fringe and I'm like having a really good hair day, slay, but like I can't put my hair back, it's like it gets into my face, and then I feel all the particles of the fibers of, maybe it's not even fibers, of the hair like bristling between my face, and just like very lightly or very abruptly, and then my part flicks over and then decides I'm not gonna be this slay part anymore, and I'm not gonna have this fun swoop like Zayn Malik. I'm gonna be that fucking Charlie Puth or whatever his name is, and have a fuck ass hair drop. Like, I'm not gonna have that nice wave that feels very generated from a stylist anymore. I'm just gonna look like shit. And then I'm always in a bad mood after that. It's like when you do your makeup and it's hot outside, you step out, and then all that work, all that progress, all that like nice eyeshadow that you just applied, somehow it dissipates. That nice blend that you put and you form, it now just becomes a smudge under the air of outside your home, outside the aircon, outside the freedom of being slay. You are under the harsh light of heat, and it is hurtful. What was I saying? Anyways, that was one of my things I wanted to say. But I feel like when you shave your head, or if you ever put your hair back, it's the least overwhelming, overstimulating experience ever. I mean, when I shaved my head, I felt the cold breeze on the back of my head, and I'm like, man, this is why men have that much fucking audacity. That's why they have this fucking audacity, because they get to live their life, breeze on the back of their fucking bald ass forehead, butt cheeks in the wind, and feeling empowered about life. I felt empowered. I felt like I could disrespect a woman, and that's horrible. But we gotta understand the mechanics of a hairstyle. Anyways, phones are evil. Phones are evil. Thinking about it as I was driving to work, and I say as I was driving to work, I mean now. And I think about it, and I'm like suffocated. I feel genuinely suffocated by my phone. It's like a toxic, consistent friendship that you have had for years on end, and you can't really dispel it because you've known her mum, Tiffany, for the past 10 decades. So how are you supposed to say, oh, I need some space when Eleanor has been breathing down your cavities and making you need to get fillings for the past, I don't know, decade? I was just thinking about it. Phones are so evil. Phones are so evil. And that's not a new revelation I'm having. But like, how dare TikTok be so fucking, like, just think about how amazing TikTok is. It literally generates your algorithm and your fun niches and all your beautiful desires all in the span of a couple of swipes, and then you can be hooked for life. This is not revolutionary what I'm saying. I'm not Beyonce with her Lemonade album. I'm just saying. It's kind of clicking because I was watching TikTok last night and I was researching for a video. Holy fuck! Some people just itch that corner of your brain that you've always wanted to be itched. Something that like a niche that you think about, and you're like, no one ever talks about it. No one ever talks about this exact feeling. It's like when an artist makes a song and every lyric resonates with them, and they're like, this is my song. I feel like that might be like, I don't know, like future for Billie Eilish. It's like one of those times where you're like, oh, this is so perfect. This encapsulates the moment. This encapsulates my feeling so accurately. And then you just have these fucking, like, that in itself is like a sparing moment. Those are moments where you like only finally see it, like someone talking about it like in a blue moon. But on TikTok, you see that every fucking day. Like, so, how are you individuals so fucking intricate and smart and like well oriented with your capacity of vocabulary? Like, it's immaculate. You guys should have like a reward. Our
children
kids
are our future.
No, but like, how are you so well like articulate that you are able to construct such beautiful words that like make so much sense under the gravity of me just thinking about the relatability of like having a little bit of toilet paper left and then leaving it in the dust for another person because I'm on time efficiency mode. Like, can you guys get out of my fucking corner of my brain? Because it's hypnotizing to itch that spot. It's so hypnotizing. Like, you feel like you're uncontrollable and like you're unable to even like get out of the moment because you feel so seen and you feel so related to in that moment. It's almost like you found the perfect partner and you just want to make out with them. I don't want to make out with you. I don't know you. But like at the same time, that's so scary that like TikTok makes you have the ability to feel so seen. But like, I just want to say, the girlies that do like deep dives on TikTok and under a minute, thank you. To do all of that in the span of a minute is impressive. I can't help but to go off into tangents. I can't help but to keep going about something when the horse is already dead and we need to cut off the hooves so we can put it on the wall to have some remembrance of the horse. If my sister doesn't stop me every now and then from going off into tangents, I just end up saying the same emotions over again. Yeah, Jessica made me feel like shit. She made me feel awful. She made me do this, that. And you know what? I was thinking about it more. And then that spans for like an hour if I'm not stopped. That's why I'm very specific about the friends I choose. Because the friends I choose always are like very understanding, articulate, but they also know when to cut me the fuck off. Sometimes people can get a word in with me, and that's annoying. I understand that. I find it annoying too, because I want to know perspectives, but it's like word vomit. I can't stop myself. I'm like that fucking mean girl Katie when she's like, oh, I can't stop telling Aaron Samuels about blah, da, 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 da. Like, shut up! Oh my god, love tunnels like this. It makes me feel like Perks of a Wallflower. Anyways. Even that turn is crazy. Look. I'm just saying, please cut me off. Not on the road. I was cut off before and I had a little bit of a meltdown. Phones are evil. Be bold. Love you guys. Have a good day.